And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, we just heard The Great Divide, The Glass Poison, a brand new friggin' single, Bad Ice. And then we heard a Lord Mantis track that was called Sig Safer off the album Nice Teeth Whore. That came out in April. And also, tragic loss this weekend. Bill Baumgartner from
Lord
Mantis, the drummer, passed away earlier this week. Pretty brutal. Our hearts go out to Bill's family and
Ken
band members.
Sorceron said he took his own life.
Brutal. So. Brutal stuff. But, well, anyway, moving on. I'm Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle, the chin hair of knowledge.
Hi.
And this is The Metal Experience, and we are rocking out with the fourth. You guys, this is the fourth time you guys have been on the show.
No way.
Oh, man. One
Doesn't even
steel
feel like it.
wound. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, what you do in the band, and who we got missing? I mean, by now we don't even need any introductions.
Yeah. We got Mike and Brandon out.
Yeah.
Mike and Brandon.
Yeah, those two are at the studio tonight.
Yeah. So it is I, Dan.
Wait, no, not Dan. Chad Kroger.
Chad Kroger.
Go.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's I, Chad. Go fuck yourself.
I think he's a little upset.
He's
Hey,
leaving.
Frost
It's
Tips
growing out, dude.
is Chad Kroger.
I didn't. Okay, it was.
There's
silver
resemblance. I'm
Okay,
not
all
saying
right.
it's a bad
For
thing.
those that don't know,
No, you
he
missed
looks
it.
like Chad Kroger.
He does.
He looked like Quicksilver
I
at a
don't
point
know.
in time. It was pretty awesome.
The shit faded to blonde. All right.
I love you, Dan.
He's so pissed now.
We
Ruined
still
his whole
use
night.
your poop sweeper.
Off to a great fucking start. What's next?
Poop. Well, keep going down. So Dan, a.k.a. Chadwick.
Bill, formerly known as that guy Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, you're not in the
Formerly known
band.
as now. Whoa. You didn't
I'm
give
a
me
huge
your
part of this band now.
resignation. I didn't even
I'm-
know that there was a goodbye.
I've been kind of out of the scene
Yeah.
for a while, ladies and gentlemen.
Disappeared.
Dick. No, I'm kidding.
You know, I sold my soul to Gerard like
Yeah, it's
maybe a year and a half ago.
I always knew
So-
Gerard was the devil.
true. Yep, that's what
he
everybody
just
tells
knows
me.
how to sweet talk people and anything, you know?
Well, have you seen his business ethic? It's fucking. It's fucking.
That's what I'm
ridiculous.
saying.
What's a rethnick?
I don't know.
I don't know what business rethnick is, but I'll go with it.
You know what? I don't want to hear this shit.
Refnick?
As a matter of fact, I can't hear this shit. I can't
Hold
even
on.
hear myself.
Oh,
Woo! All right. So, Bill, that guy, Bill. You know what? We should do your segment tonight.
Ooh, are you prepared for your segment?
I mean,
If
my
you're
s-
coming back, you got
What the hell was?
to do.
Oh, the random one random
random
thing.
thing.
So the story behind Bill coming onto the show is he was hanging out with Dave all the time. He just started showing up, and we're like, "Well, listen, if you're gonna show up every week, we're gonna give you
You're
a
gonna
fucking
distract-
nickname."
putting you to work.
If
and
you're
we're
going to
putting you to
distract
work.
Dave
You
every
know what?
minute
No,
from
it
doing
wa-
his show,
You know why I actually came around? I was injured. I was out of work.
he was like a wounded bird.
I was like a wounded bird, and Morgan and Luco brought me back to perfect health.
Aw. Well, you're welcome
Lies,
there, pal.
all lies.
And then he runs.
So
and then he left. He flew and left the nest and didn't even say goodbye.
That
It was
guy-
it was part of a Stockholm syndrome thing.
that guy, Bill, his segment was just one random fact.
yeah.
Didn't have to do with anything. We're just like, we couldn't think of anything. We're like, I don't know. He's like, what if I just come up with like one random fact like in the world? We're like, all right, perfect. So it's like, what was the segment called?
Oh my God.
Shit,
it
it's
was-
so long ago.
Random moment.
Random moment
with that guy Bill.
It was like, I'm punching your salad.
That sweeper was great.
That sweeper was awesome.
Yeah, I liked it.
Enough about Bill. Enough about Bill. We're here with One Steel Wound. Have we introduced everyone tonight?
No.
We
No,
stopped
no,
at
we're
the-
good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Get
Sorry,
started.
I had to get up and grab a tissue.
And I'm Gerard, and that's where it can end. I don't have that big history like Bill does.
The big history like Bill.
Yeah.
But apparently he has a nut.
Oh my God.
So, Bill, you are now so he claims manager of the band. What's going on?
I act as a touring manager for them.
Do you act as one? And they're like, no, he's not really. He just acts like
Actually-
You know,
one.
you do that hand gesture, and it's true.
Yeah.
That only makes it more true.
Okay. So you guys brought along Bill, who we haven't seen in. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
But we're
I saw
glad
him
to
in
have you-
July.
Glad to have you back.
Yeah, July was the last time I saw him.
So-
at
My first time seeing
Dave's birthday.
We
Yeah.
are going to do that random moment with Bill.
Yeah, so
a
get
little
ready
bit. So
later in
find
the show.
some random something, and be
A
ready when
tidbit
you're
of
called
knowledge.
upon.
Can I pass to Gerard?
Absolutely
You
not.
What?
cannot.
Absolutely.
No, that's not an option.
It's not my segment.
Well,
Doesn't
I-
even flow right.
So while you
that guy Gerard
Ponder
doesn't sound
that.
cool.
We're going to talk to One Steel Wound for their fourth time. This is pretty fucking awesome. So the last time you guys were on a show, I looked it up, was back when we were at PC here, which unfortunately went under. You were on January 27th of 2015. So that was quite a while ago, about a year and a half. And in that time, obviously, a lot of stuff has happened. So why don't you update us as to where the band is at?
And you said Mike and Brandon are in the studio
Right now.
right now.
Yeah.
So when you say that, they're just hanging out in a studio, or they're recording
Studio.
We played the
apartment.
fifth.
studio apartment.
Yeah.
We played the fifth.
When you said they're in the studio, you just meant a studio apartment.
yeah.
Okay.
So they
That
just
makes
wanted
sense.
to hang out at home.
Yeah, they're just eating frozen pizzas and
You asshole. You know, if you
Netflix
were
and
in the
chill night?
studio to record, I understand, but because you want to be homebodies, that's not cool.
Yeah.
We wanted you out here.
So
All
they're
right,
in
should
the
we tell him the truth, Dan?
so they're in the recording studio.
yeah.
What are you guys recording?
Sure.
So you don't know? No idea.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We decided that we're going to turn into a ska band, so they're getting it started.
Okay, perfect. So the last year and a half, what have you guys been up to?
Everything's been getting a lot worse. Gerard can elaborate.
Thanks.
Wow, he just threw
put me-
you under
This has
the
turned
bus.
into a therapy session for Dan and Gerard.
Well, it all
Mike
started
doesn't
when
do his dishes.
he doesn't.
He's a
That is the
fucking
truth.
slob.
It goes with Brandon too. He's the same way.
You gotta get a dishwasher.
Well,
So
that's Dan at this point.
Let's start from the top
That
here.
seriously is
Okay.
Dan.
You guys, okay, so from what I know, you guys went on a small tour, correct? You bought a van to tour in.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
How is that?
It was
The
cool.
van's brakes are now out.
Have you taken it anywhere far?
What was it?
Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it broke
Do
down.
a higher. You got to do a higher like. High
Michigan.
No, it was Michigan.
Yeah.
It was the first time after we got the plates for it.
and it broke down on us.
In the parking lot.
Parking lot.
That's band life, guys.
Yeah.
So
You
wait
buy
a
a
second.
van, you
We're
break
looking
down.
forward
That's
to
just
it.
How
what
many
happens.
shows into this mini tour were you when?
It was like 2, 3.
yeah, it
wasn't
wasn't
anything
much.
crazy,
Okay,
Yeah.
but it was tiring.
So after the first show, it broke down. After the third show, it broke down. What?
First,
After the first show.
we went, loaded it all up, and it would not turn on.
No. It died as soon as we got there.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was underneath the bus at like 2 a.m. Brandon, move the flashlight to the left. I can't see under here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what was wrong with it?
Timing belt? No, it was a,
It was the belt for the oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. The transmission belt slipped off.
the van sucks. All right, let's just be honest here.
So
And
where?
then the exhaust was rusted and it was bent at like a 75 when I saw it, and I was like, we got to take that off in the morning, otherwise it's going to overheat. We didn't take it off in the morning
and it overheated.
on the highway.
Nice.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
So where is said bus nowadays?
It's in the parking lot.
I
by our
wouldn't give
apartment.
the address.
So okay, so you still own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah.
studio.
It's in the studio. It's in the studio. It's laying down the new ska tracks.
Wait, is it now a studio? Did you guys turn the van into a studio?
Is the van now the studio?
I plead the fifth.
Oh god, if that's the
Does it-
case, get me out
Van's
right
laying
now.
down tracks
Does
in
it
the
still-
studio.
Yeah.
Is it still drive?
It does.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't.
It
drive
drives.
The brakes
Can't
are
say
out.
it.
So
It drives. It just doesn't stop.
Gotcha.
Hey, you don't need to stop.
Yeah. No,
So
you stop.
besides the bus, you guys recently decided to make the big move and make the awesome commitment to each other till death do you part of living together.
I regret
Made
it ever
it sound
since.
like marriage.
Yeah,
It is, man.
I
forced
mean, you're
me.
living with 4 dudes. That's a marriage.
It was an arranged marriage.
Why did you guys decide to move
Brandon
in together?
arranged it.
And how has that been going?
It's been a lot of fun and a lot of downs too.
Mike doesn't do his dishes.
That's exactly what it is.
Dan found a
Dan
great
literally
Chinese
walked
punch.
into the house when I was right behind him. Motherfucker, these dishes.
And I messaged him in our group chat with our producer Nick Palazzo, and I'm like, "Thanks for the dishes, boys." And I say, "This is like the second day in a row," and Mike's like, "It's a few dishes. Go fuck yourself."
You know what you need to do? Paper plates, plastic
Yeah.
silverware,
Yeah.
plastic cups, and then you don't have dishes ever.
See, we did
Right.
that to Brandon. He has his own set of plastic stuff. Well, now we got to do it to Mike.
there
The
you go.
trash doesn't get taken out either. Then it's a nightmare.
That's.
It's a nightmare.
I mean, that's a lot easier than it's literally just taking out of a garbage can
Yeah.
and walking it to the garbage.
You would
Right.
think
As
it'd
a-
be that easy.
Is it not that easy?
Our
Is
garbage
there-
can is in an alley, and we have to walk around like 2 buildings.
so
we're
we could throw
basi-
it off the roof,
yeah.
but that's
we
too
could,
much
we
work.
could rig a pulley system to just drop
we could, because we have a roof, access to a roof, and we can just throw. I've thrown a bag down there, and it kind of like, but
So for the listeners, the hand motion you just made when that bag hit the
It's
ground
like
was
a-
Open.
It's like a splatter.
a splatter.
it's
What
like
was the
me
sound?
deep sea diving in Mike's vagina.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
This
Well,
is what
hope
happens
he's
when
not
they
listening.
don't show up. You guys can speak honestly. This is a free emotion room. You guys can tell all. You know.
Are you
this
guys
is-
familiar with the show Mighty Boosh
Mighty
with
I-
old Greg?
Old Greg.
Old
I know Old
Greg.
Greg. I've only
Okay.
seen the one
Zach
skit.
Galifianakis' show, right?
Galloping ass.
Is that the Mighty Boosh?
I don't think
No,
so.
No. What am I? I'm thinking of
Buckets?
the
I'm
Fern.
Old
What is that
Greg.
show called?
Buckets?
I got all things
We're
that
not
are nice.
talking
Or
about
was-
the something Fern behind the.
Between
Oh,
two
between-
ferns.
Between
yeah,
two
Fern.
ferns.
That's
Yeah,
two different things.
Yeah, I obviously just
That
noticed.
shit's pretty
that.
good.
Damn it! All right, yes. What were you going to make?
Watch the one
a
with
Mighty
Steve
Bush
Carell.
reference. Okay. Well, then we will look that up later. But
Yes.
What? Wait. I don't understand. Why were you asking about it?
No, he just wanted to know.
Oh,
Oh, I just wondered. Just wondering. Do you guys
Just
watch it?
conversation.
No. Okay. Well, good job.
perfect. Well, let's play some One Steel Wound to introduce our listeners once again to One Steel Wound. You had an album come out. How long ago now?
It's been a year.
About a year. Okay, and it was called Vendetta, and it was awesome. What track do you guys want to start with?
flames.
Oh, flames.
Flames.
Flames?
Flames.
All right. Here we go. Here's Flames.
Flames will rise.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty much what happens in the apartment. Listen to that song closely.
Celebration leads to a
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
We are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze and the chin hair of knowledge who likes blowing bottles. Yeah. we are,
That's not the only thing.
Speaking of blowing things,
we are with One Steel Wound, who's just having too much fun with each other. And we just heard another awesome song off their album that we've heard before, but this is the first time on this episode, and it is called Flames Will Rise. Now tell us.
You know, that song was written with us fighting with each other, and it's just ironic that
You're back to fighting with each other.
Yeah, we play that song when we're fighting each other.
So that means you're going to make an awesome song again?
We're going to make
right?
another song that's talking
It's a
about
sign,
how we hate
guys.
each
It's
other.
a sign.
It's going to be part 2.
Mike doesn't wash his fucking dishes.
Breakdown.
So I'm a little disappointed. During the break, I went and I got Dan some bistro sauce for
I
a
wish
steak
we
cider.
seriously filmed that. He has the best
did.
react. Oh, you did? Good. He's got the best reactions to everything. You touched him in the butt. He got all excited,
Yeah.
and then you showed him the sauce, and it was a total look of disgust.
And it was a total
I
letdown.
totally forget that we have someone on a camera right now.
It was very well rounded.
And it was funny
That's what
because
she said.
he did a little dip, and I was like, "No, man, get the fuck in there and
He just
fucking
wants you to
soak
dip
that
harder
thing."
and further. You know,
He
I
then-
Dan, I just want you to dig harder.
You're right. I'm going
dip,
to
And
Into the
further.
dip.
look.
I just want you to dig harder and
Dip.
further.
Look at every time I try to get him to dig, he doesn't dig. He won't.
He just dicks. Dicks harder and further.
Sorry, I didn't like your shitty sauce.
Bill,
Wow,
Bill
shots
loved
fired.
it. Bill loved it.
I love your sauce.
I was
Luke.
Bill
Good
loves
shit.
everything
That
you
was
put
good
in
shit.
front of him.
Dan can go fuck
That's
himself.
not true.
You calling
He
me a
just
human
gave me-
garbage
Hey, Luco,
disposal?
Luco, this is what I'm
You're
going to
just
do.
like Luco. You
I
guys
mean-
are goats.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know where this came from, but I'm drinking it
Luco,
right
I
now.
got your back. I'm going to make a shitload of dishes and leave them
Gross.
in there for him. He'll never see it coming.
It's not that bad. Could be worse.
It's disgusting.
It could be Malort.
My lord.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. But
It's fucking
anyway,
disgusting.
so we are back. One Steel Wound, Flames Will Rise. Awesome song.
Dude,
you guys actually had shirt too made with that on it, right? Are there still more of those?
No,
No, those are gone.
those are gone. Gone.
Gone
Fucking
forever.
gone.
So a year ago you released Vendetta. What about new music? Do you have anything coming out?
No.
Why do you say that like you're sad?
We're done writing. This is it.
This is
This is
Forever.
it.
It's either going big or that's it. We're going home.
Go
It
big
was-
or go
We're,
home, right?
It was
Yeah.
He's been going
Vendetta.
home a lot.
It was Vendetta, and then Mike doesn't do his dishes, and that was it. That was it. We were
Volume
done.
3. Mike still doesn't do this.
You know, we said that if we ever do break up, it's going to be he didn't do his dishes. We couldn't take it anymore. We're done with this shit.
Not because of musical differences or anything. It's just
Yeah.
because Mike
Or
doesn't
because
like
somebody
to do
got
dishes.
arrested.
Brandon doesn't do his dishes either, but it's because we tell him not to because of the shit job he does. So we'll do it for him.
Do you not have a dishwasher?
No, it's
No.
all hand.
They don't
Oh.
have a kitchen.
Hey, yeah, we do.
So wait a second. There's 4 guys, and I already threw out paper plates, paper
Yeah.
forks, paper. That's what I do. As ghetto as that sounds, I fucking listen, guys. I also fucking hate doing dishes.
I don't know
Yes.
how ghetto that could be. That's got to
But
be
I
very
just-
expensive.
All fucking no, dude. Dollar store.
That's classy.
dollars.
You know, Luco
like a
says
dollar.
that, but I refuse to buy
A whole
dollar
dollar?
store plates anymore because they get so soggy and they fall through, and I can't do that
Listen,
anymore.
I'm gonna be-
I really do buy
I'm gonna be
upscale
completely
throwaway
honest.
plates.
I'm gonna
See,
be
even
completely
if-
and he
honest
does
with you
never
guys.
have he bitches,
Even if
but
you
he's
were
not the
just
one
throwing
paying
them
for
out,
that.
I never
that
buy
sounds
it.
so
He never
expensive.
exactly.
You could
This
just buy
guy-
something, wash it, and reuse
Well, check
it
this
for
out.
free.
I just assume that it costs $1.
No,
and
it's
I just
not.
assume
It's
that
like
Morgan's gonna
$5.
get it.
It's
You know, the listeners might be like, okay, enough with the dishes.
Listen,
yeah.
it's
So
way
no
of
more
life.
dish talk
Way of life.
because this guy infuriates me
You
with
wanna-
not doing dishes either.
You
I
wanna
know
talk
your
about how you
pain.
can't fit your hand inside of a Pringle
What?
can?
We're always writing music, so
You can't fit your hand in what? No. Okay,
All
we're
right, well, I
moving
have
away from that
99
subject
problems,
too.
and it seems like I can add another one, which is not being able to fit my hand inside
You
a Pringle
have
can.
too many men in your life.
Inside
Trevor.
a what?
A Pringle can.
A Pringle. Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
You pour them out, you weirdos.
But then the crumbs get.
All
You,
over
ju-
a
you
chest.
just want
Just
one.
pour in your
All
No,
over.
It's a lie when they say once you pop,
But I
the
do
fun
want a
don't
daughter.
stop. Once you pop, it just gets complicated.
But I
Once you
want to have a
pop,
daughter that could fit her hand inside a single can.
the fun stops when I finish all the Pringles.
That's not what we were referring to, but it's
So-
okay.
Luca, you like Pringles?
Yeah.
Is that
Love
what
it.
you meant by it gets complicated?
Yeah.
You don't like Pringles?
I don't
Yeah.
like Pringles.
Not any of their 8,000 different flavors?
He didn't like
None of
your
'em.
dang sauce. Did you expect him to like anything?
What do you eat?
What
Do you
else
understand
got?
why I never take Dan on dates? It's because of shit like that.
And we're back with one steel
You
wound.
take
All
me
right.
out on dates because I fucking put
Round
out, you
6.
piece of
Ding,
shit.
ding, ding. All right, let's take it down a notch.
All right, a day in the life of Dan. What do you eat?
Oh,
Count Chocolate.
Okay.
Enlighten
I
them.
like
If
that.
You
in
can't go wrong
season.
with Count
If it's
Chocula.
in
season.
what do you mean? It's
Why
never
you
not
did-
in
it's always
season.
in
You just
season.
It
gotta
means
stockpile.
now. When
Here.
it's Halloween season.
I got a better game. I will tell you what he eats, and then he can tell me which ones I'm missing.
You don't
Okay.
watch
Perfect.
me.
That's good.
All right, it's Oreo pudding.
Ooh.
Okay, that was today.
You do it a lot.
'cause I
Hold
made
on,
it
I'm moving
last
forward. You
night.
shut up.
And it's a pie. And I made it.
Tortillas and chip dip, salsa sauce,
Why is that a bad thing?
mastacholi.
Ooh.
Okay.
Then he has
Baked
a lot of
mastacholi,
Arizonas. A
baked
lot of
mastacholi.
Arizonas.
I put
Strawberry
mozzarella
lemonade.
on it.
You can't go wrong with Arizona.
Arizona iced teas.
This
Okay.
guy's like a machine. He eats the same thing all the time. So he loves his chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
He has to have them every single
I
day.
cut back on those.
Do
You're a
you
liar
eat
and a fiend.
anything healthy?
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
I don't have
As he
to
says
say
that with
Mastacholi,
a
it's a
smirk.
meal.
carbs. So mastacholi.
Tortillas.
Oh
Carbs.
yeah, quesadillas.
Quesadillas are delicious.
I eat
And
quesadillas.
not
Not
healthy.
healthy.
all Taco Bell.
Do
and
I look
that's
like
the
I
list.
need to watch my weight? Come on.
You know, he gets sick a lot, and then he wonders, why do I get sick? There's no nutrients.
My metabolism is fast. I get to eat all I want.
I don't think that's how
Dan,
that
I
works.
think
It's
your
how
tooth
it
fell
works.
out. I think a tooth just fell out. That's a sign of malnourishment.
His nails are falling off. Teeth fall out.
Oh, yeah.
So when you
But he
guys,
still looks
when you
like the lead
guys
singer
are,
of
Green
Right.
beans. Green beans. I eat green beans.
do
out
you
of a
guys
can.
eat together or do you make separate meals?
You know what the cool thing is that when
Separate.
we do eat together, it feels awesome, and we're just talking.
But 9 times out of 10, Gerard's
Maybe
at
that's
my
what
house.
you need.
Dan just
More
made the
band
face like,
meals.
what?
You could have an intervention.
No, he makes that face all the time.
Yeah.
It's for pretty
Oh,
much
it's
everything.
just-
So if you guys
Just
have
your
a band
face.
meal, do you cook real food?
Define real food.
Like
Everything
you make
is real.
pork chops, you make
Pizzas.
chicken, you make homemade pizza. Do you
Hamburgers.
actually
that's when they
cook
come
food?
Over, that's when they come over to my house.
I tried to make pasta once, but all
What
Dan
job
did
are
was
you not
criticize
to
me.
this band? You're a chef, you're a
mechanic.
manager,
A
you're a
mechanic.
doctor, you're a mechanic.
Wait a second.
Therapist.
So, Gerard, you said you tried to make
What?
pasta once?
Alright, yeah,
That's
so-
only on Tuesdays,
on.
Thursdays,
So I
Saturdays,
try to
Sundays,
make,
Mondays, and
uh,
Wednesdays.
Oh my god.
I tried to make fettuccine Alfredo,
Okay.
and then it was the first time we're all eating together, by the way, in our new place. And
The three of us.
yeah, and I made it, gave it a shot, and as soon as he ate it, he was just critic and just kind of like
I
walked
wasn't a critic. You asked
were an
me
asshole.
what I thought, and I thought the roasted garlic was a bit much.
away. You see how he remembers it? Punk.
You
I have,
guys
like-
sound like a fighting couple.
I love it.
I have 3 boxes of mastacholi at my house, and that's all I need.
For the apocalypse. That's all he needs.
I need 3 boxes.
Perfect. Well,
That's
this
what
is
happens when you live together.
this is a great
And Count
transition.
Chocula?
I think now
Count Chocula.
we should
Come
play
on,
the
the two.
song "The Way It
Cap'n
Ended,"
Crunch.
All berries or no?
and
No
we're
berries.
going to listen to another One Steel
Keep it
Wound
healthy.
song. So this is "The Way It Ended."
This isolation, nothing Well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Woo! And we are back. And we just heard One Steel Wound with The Way It Ended.
Thank you, Luco.
Hey, no
For
problem.
what?
I'm here all night.
Was I supposed to do that? I didn't have my headphones on. I didn't hear anything.
It's okay. We moved on without you.
I am now Luco. You
right.
are now to Shin Hero Knowledge.
Guess
All right.
that's how
Cool,
that's
cool
going.
story, bro.
All right. Well, we're back with One Steel Wound. We gave the guys a breather so they could collect their emotions
And play with the
and
balls.
come back to their therapy session. So tell us a little bit about the history of One Steel Wound for those that have never heard you guys before on our last 3 episodes of you guys.
Well, a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
When
at-
Naboo was under attack?
Well, no, at Guitar Center. And what happened was, Brandon kind of met Mike and Dan.
Kind of like half his body was there. And then we met the other half at his house. And then we met Gerard a few weeks ago at Music Around in Orland, which is no longer there. Or Tinley Park.
Tinley.
Whatever.
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
After the fact,
said
like
We just
years
met
ago?
Gerard. A few weeks after. And then we started taking shit seriously in 2014, which is when we started recording the album. And then we released that about a year ago. So yeah, that's the history. And I wrestle bears. It's not a big deal, but you know, I practically live at Export.
It shows.
You've got so much muscle.
I know. It's yeah.
Muscle on top of muscle.
His
When he says
secret
Russell
is
Bears, he's just
Oreo
talking about
pudding.
me.
It's the zebra cakes. Packed full of protein.
You wrestle them into your mouth.
The zebra cakes.
You know, not to put Dan on blast, but he's the kind of guy where he can eat something deep fried and like triple deep fried and say, but it's protein though. It's good for you.
Deep fried Oreos are great.
He's crying. He's crying about it. It was so good. Oh my goodness. Well, Morgan, we have a game that Nikki brought. What is? We have a couple of them. What is this game that she brought?
So this is called What the Fuck.
Okay.
It's called I Have Never. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll a dice, and you're going
die.
to read
a die.
a die. My bad.
I'm going to die? What?
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
guys are going to read whatever number is on the card that matches whatever you rolled.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yes. And we're
Yeah.
just going to laugh at whatever you say you didn't do,
Okay.
I guess.
But before we do that, I think it's about time we hear
It's
it
never time.
from Derek. So when we come back from
It's
that,
hammer time.
we're gonna play What the Fuck.
Time to sit back and relax and listen to the one that the metal gods themselves gave us. It's time for the heaviest of them all, the chin hair of knowledge.
So, Luca.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I've only got tour news and reunion news.
Give me tour news first.
So Abigail Williams have announced a brief U.S. tour with Wolfhammer and Amensus. I don't
Pronounce
know.
it.
You can do it.
I don't know. It's AMIENSUS.
Evansus.
Okay, it says support. Trek hits off 11:29 in Rochester, New York, and ends 12:11 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And on 12:10, they'll be at Chicago at Reggie's. And Luco's drawing penises. Okay. So yes,
I'm glad you made that part of your news.
yes, Luco draws penises, everyone.
That's true.
Then Flotsam and Jetsam have announced the U.S. tour.
Wow.
With Hellstar and Hatchet as support.
Hatchet.
Nice.
They'll kick off 11:4 in Tucson, Arizona, and goes through 12:9 in Phoenix, Arizona. So they'll be at Chicago at Reggie's at 11:15.
11:15 tonight.
Yes, no, November 15th.
Okay.
And then UFO and Saxon,
Nice.
they have announced a co-headline tour in spring of 2007. Tour kicks off March 9th in Texas and goes through April 2nd in Elston, Massachusetts. And if interested, on March 26th, the tour will be at St. Charles, Illinois at the Arcadia Theater.
to see Saxon.
Dude, Saxon is sweet.
UFO is sweet.
You want to go see it?
No.
Damn.
No.
I've got plans that day.
Okay. I see how it
Go
is.
see it by yourself.
To go see it by myself.
I see how it is.
No. You got some reunion news?
Yes.
What do you got?
Do you know the band Pestilence at all?
Never. Yes.
They've, after 2 years, they've officially reformed.
Okay.
The new lineup consists of original member Patrick Mammal on guitar and vocals, with Tony Choi, who also plays an atheist and cynic, and played with Pestilence from 1991 to 1992 and 2008 to 2009. He's back on bass. And then new members Santiago Dobles on guitar, with new drummer Septimu Harson on drums.
This sounds fake.
No, it's not fake. And the band just plans to just tour and play classic material, with no plans right now to record any new tunes.
All right.
Nice.
That's it.
All right, and you got a band for us this week.
I do.
What do you got to say?
I got a band called Terror.
Terror.
Not the band Terror that a lot of people know.
Is a different band called Terror.
Yes.
Where are they from?
Gothenburg, Sweden.
Sounds about right. That sounds like the Terror that I know.
If this band consists of 3/4 of At the Gates.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. So it's and then also the singer of Dissection on vocals.
Nice. Wait, I thought he died.
He did. He committed suicide in 2006 after saying he fulfilled.
And he's back with a new project.
Ta-da!
Look what I could do.
He's alive.
But this is actually from 1994.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
That would explain.
Yes.
Okay.
They only
That would
released.
explain his new project.
Yes. They only released one album, and it was a demo. So this comes off the demo.
And what is it? What demo? Is it just called Demo?
Demo 1994.
Okay.
Holy crap.
It's actually a pretty good quality for demos.
And what's the track called?
The song is called Radiation.
I can't wait. Let's do some Terror with Radiation.
Something tells me my ears are going to bleed after this.
God, I hope so.
And now a word from D. Reitz of One Steel Wound.
Spoken poetry for the metal experience. Eat my cock, eat my cock. Don't spit on it, that ain't classy. Eat my cock, oh won't you eat my cock? No handies, let's get nasty. Eat my ass, stir it with your hands. Eat my ass, spread brown, take me to class. You're listening to the metal experience.
And we are back. That was my band pick of the week with Terror from Gothenburg, Sweden. And the song was Radiation off the demo from 1994.
And that was pretty. Good.
I
That's pretty good.
just found out about this band like 3 days ago, and it's been on my
How many tracks are on their demo?
3.
Can you burn me a copy?
Of course I
That's
can.
illegal.
They're dead. It's not illegal.
They're dead.
Oh.
Well, and it was self-released and independent.
So yeah, that's totally legal.
Yeah, because
That's
what's the
street
lead
legal.
singer gonna do? Sue ya?
What's he gonna do? Come back and
Your
do
mom.
my
Sue
best
ya?
friend? Do my mom?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Come back and do my mom or something?
Hey, he'll be
Fear the man.
he'll be a ghost.
Well, we are the Metal Experience.
We are?
here
What?
rocking out
What's the metal experience?
with One Steel Wound still, and we got a game that we're gonna be playing.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you to
called-
Nikki for bringing it.
Nikki! It's called What the Fuck.
Exactly.
So I
where-
rolled the
where's
dice.
the game?
So the game's here, and I'm going to roll the dice, and
Die.
You're going to
Die.
draw a card, and then you're going to read the card of whatever number
all right, I'm going to
it
roll
rolled.
it.
What
Are
did
we
it-
also summoning
Why does it
demons
say no
and
number?
playing Magic the Gathering?
I,
All right,
I
here we
rolled-
go. So I got a
initiative.
5.
Here we go.
I never
does it
have
say?
spit out a bug.
That's weird.
So you like to swallow bugs?
Wait. You rolled a 5. Why did you? What?
There's numbers on the cards, Dan.
So
Oh.
it's you roll the dice,
Oh.
and whatever is on the card for that specific
Oh.
number, you're
well,
supposed
I
to
didn't
read.
see the flip side of the card. Okay.
Someone give him the
Okay.
instructions.
So what was it? You've
I have never spit out a bug. I would like to talk to my lawyer first before I answer this question.
Okay, what does your lawyer
on.
say?
Hold on, give me a second.
What does your lawyer say? Another
I
job
plead
that
the
Bill
fifth.
does in the
Okay.
band is play lawyer.
My client would like to inform you that he is no longer speaking because he doesn't want to self-infringe himself any longer.
He wants to plead the fifth.
The 5?
I'll
1,
plead
2,
the
3, 4.
You guys are too weird for me.
Dave
All right.
Chappelle.
You know
Come
what,
on.
Bill?
All right. Look
Roll
at
the die.
Oh god.
Okay.
Roll the dice of truth.
So summon. I want to see some
And-
summoning.
All right. grab the
Summon
card.
something. What do you got?
Read it.
What number did you roll?
3.
My number was 3.
What does number 3
I
say?
never have prank phone called directory assistance.
Well, have
What
you?
the fuck?
Oh, that. Oh, I totally have.
What else is on that card? Just read them all.
What?
I just want to know what's on that whole card.
Number 1 would be I never have dropped something valuable in a toilet.
Okay.
2 is I never have yelled at someone to remove a photo from Facebook. So this is current.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is current. It
what the
didn't say
fuck?
MySpace. We obviously know 3. Number 4 was I never have purchased fake doggy do.
Have you ever purchased fake dog do?
Plead the 5th.
No, I just used real
Wait,
dog.
the
The real
game is
dog
called
do?
Fucked Up, and they couldn't say dog shit.
doggy do.
Doggy do.
Yeah, but I could. That makes no sense.
Well, technically,
He's so upset about
no,
it.
technically, it's
Let's move
what's
on to
the
Dan.
F asterisk.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't
All
care
right, here it
anymore.
goes.
Let's move
Dan's
on
turn.
to Dan.
What number?
I got a 7. Is there even a 7?
Something tells me this will be good.
I haven't. Fuck it. I have never.
Come
pulled-
on and tell
I have
us.
never pulled someone's finger.
Have you ever pulled
That is
someone's?
literally number 7.
I don't know how I feel about this game anymore.
This isn't dirty
Did you
enough.
play with it?
It's not dirty enough.
This
No.
game
What
is.
am I supposed to say?
What
to this
finger
now?
was it?
Are we sure
Here,
we're playing
all
the
right, let
game
me see
right?
the
All right, I'm
card
gonna look
really
for a
quick.
dirty one. I got
So
one.
check this out. This is how you should read this. Okay, so let's say Dan just pulled number 7,
Yeah.
and it says,
Yeah.
I never have pulled someone's finger. Okay, this
All
is
right.
what Dan should have said.
Yeah.
I never have pulled someone's finger until they came out of their dick. That should have been
Here,
what
I
you
got
read.
it. I finally got a dirty one here.
Okay.
It's just a random card at the bottom. I never have considered having sex for money. I would like to talk to my lawyer, and then I'll give it to you.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, he totally had sex for money. Wait, was I not supposed to say that?
Plead the 5th.
Plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th.
So Bill would like to read number 6 to everyone, but then answer it truthfully.
I never have been turned on while horseback riding.
Oh, I so have. I mean, Bill, go on.
Bill,
No lawyer needed for that one, Gerard.
I've never been horseback riding.
so you are turned on by horsebacks.
Maybe? Yes? No?
We have found the Mr. Hands of the group.
All right, grab another card.
Okay. I'm kind of scared. So
Grab
should
another
I just grab
card.
like the dirtiest one on?
The
there?
I'll roll a number for you.
Okay, hold on. What do you got?
I got number 4.
Is it the dirtiest one on there?
I've never have drawn blood during sex.
What?
That's a
I
fucking
could.
lie. You can look at my back.
Yeah.
Wow, Bill.
I was just like trying to save someone's life while I was in the process, so it's whatever. You can
Giving
judge me
him
if you
real
want.
CPR.
Ha! I got it.
Don't laugh first. Say the question.
I've never used a fruit to represent my genitalia. I have grapes. Come on.
Oh my goodness!
Ready?
Fast-
For some
roll
reason,
one.
Brandon did it too, but it was a cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. One cantaloupe.
Number 1.
Okay. I have never drawn a fake mustache on any part of my body.
You have on your penis.
No.
Dude, I
The
did
mustache
That would be
is
a
real.
really awesome
That mustache
tattoo.
is real.
That mustache is real.
Somebody should get
A
a
tattoo
mustache
over their
tattoo.
dick?
Not over,
No. You got
on their
under?
little tip. Give it
What the?
Little tip. Just grab me by the tip and tattoo a mustache, please.
You got to get the little bomb, like
Just
the little.
yank on me. Just yank till I'm hard, and then tattoo a mustache on the tip of my head.
No, the only problem I can see with that, besides the amount of pain, because that would suck.
Is that now you have a fucking mustache tattoo on
Well,
your dick?
No, because think about it. While you're getting head, the chick's gonna think that there's something on there. She's gonna keep trying to clean it off.
You got
There's
poo
nothing
poo
wrong
on your
with that
dick
then.
head.
She'll say, "I'm not even upset. I'm impressed."
You got poo in the shape of a mustache on your penis head.
This is getting weird.
Yeah.
Going again.
Because it looks like a little nose.
Rolling the dice.
Come
Rolling
on,
the dice.
guys.
What do you got?
7. All right. Obviously, that one sucked. Yeah. What I'm going to do is just grab a card and I'm going to read one funny.
Oh my
There
god,
you go.
Gerard.
I got you number 3.
You got me with a 3. No, that one's
We have
silly.
shown in this experiment
That one's silly.
that they have lost interest rather quickly.
You know what?
I don't think we're playing
Their
this game
attention
properly.
span
Let's
Never
play-
is
soiled
limited.
myself
Got it.
as an adult.
Let's play another track while we find some good ones.
as we observe the apes in their natural habitat. So we seriously just have a card game, and we're learning to play it while we're on the radio.
Where the hell are the
for radio
instructions?
entertainment? I made up some of the rules
Wait.
so we could play it
Wait.
on air
I've
because
never
I think
had
you're,
sex on a moving train.
it's
sorry.
supposed to be a drinking game, but we're not drinking.
Wait, there's this one has a
Speak for
bunch
yourself.
of-
I'm
someone
not
put a
drinking.
mar-
You can keep
Th-
drinking
th-
that piss.
I don't know where it came from. Someone
The
just put it in
bathroom.
front of me and said drink.
It was piss.
It tasted delicious.
It tasted disgusting. Well, we are here with one steel wound.
This is a good one. We'll
right.
save this card until we come back.
All right, but that's the
And
last
we're going to
one.
play
I'm
another
putting
One Steel
myself out
Wound
there.
song because this just isn't poop and fart jokes and sexual innuendos.
So
there
why
is
don't-
music involved in
Why
this
don't we
podcast.
play the
Are you
titular
sure?
track
The titular track
He said
off
tit.
Vendetta
off of Vendetta?
would be Vendetta.
Can you
Would
put
be-
more accent on tit before you say that?
Hit.
Nice.
Titular.
Gerard, what is Vendetta about?
That one's just about overcoming. You know, you kind of feel stuck.
overcoming and
Overcoming and stuff. You know, you just stuff. You know, yeah, Vendetta was just, we wrote that to kind of help anybody in kind of depressed
A
situation.
lot of people have trouble with undercoming.
So overcoming is the way to go.
Overcoming is the way to go.
Is that your life motto?
That is actually.
It's
It's written.
Is
on
that
this
the
wall.
new One Steel Wound shirt
No,
coming
no,
out?
I
no.
wanna
That's
say
just
a
his motto.
I wouldn't say the life motto, but definitely a chapter in my life. Chapter title.
I think that should be a One Steel Wound shirt with a picture of Dan's face with
Our-
a balloon, a speech balloon coming out of it with that. And on the back it says One Steel Wound.
Don't
That's a
undercome.
lot of
overcome.
words.
Don't
That's a lot of
undercome.
words and
overcome.
letters.
I don't always undercome, but when I do, I overcome.
Our buddy Anthony actually came up with awesome shirt ideas for guys. It's just One Steel Wound Tang, and for women it's One Steel Poontang, and it's fucking classy. You guys are gonna see it later this year.
Nice.
Yes,
Don't undercome. Overcome.
we should actually make that.
There you go.
You should. Here we go. Vendetta, One Steel Wound off Vendetta.
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
Or do magic.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick. Now sit back and listen.
All right, we just heard Vendetta off of Vendetta. This is Vendetta. That was One Steel Wound.
You know, one more Vendetta will do it.
And Vendetta. Lugo Blaze, Vandama.
Vandetta.
Morgan Danielle,
That
the chin
Vandita.
hair of knowledge.
I'm the Vendetta of knowledge.
And our brief appearance
Chimichanga
from
Gordita
that guy Bill
That guy
of
Bill.
metal.
That
is
Vandita.
back for a one-show
That
appearance.
guy Vendetta Bill.
After a
That guy
year of
Vendetta
being
Bill.
off the game, here he is.
Vendetta Bill.
And we're taking it over with a weird and random fact with that guy Bill.
There
That
he
guy
is.
Vendetta Bill.
Did you all know? A pig's orgasm lasts half an hour.
I did know that. That's disgusting.
That's fucking awesome.
But that would be kind of cool to experience.
Hold on. I'm still coming. Hold on. This is going to be a while.
I wonder if it just becomes a point where it's not even like coming, it's just the noise.
What noise does a pig make?
I don't want to know. I'll find it though if you really want to know.
If you really want to know, we can look it up. Internet.
Or
Internet.
Bill.
sound. Here we
That's
go.
But I
So
mean,
what questions did you have
Google
there?
has everything.
But I mean, at a certain point, it's just like, yeah, I'm still coming, but I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Yeah, it's like, my balls are dragging against the ground. I need to release the
Dragging.
tension.
I'm curious as to what question he has in his hand.
There's like 3 good ones on this one.
So going
Whoa.
back to the game, thank you for the random.
You're welcome.
It's a pig coming.
Apparently, she.
That's not
What
pigs
the
coming.
fuck?
It's okay.
That,
Keep
why
going,
would you?
keep going.
That's gonna
You
take
do
you to some
know.
weird
You do know
sites.
child pornography is illegal, right?
Bill, now that you bring that up, assless chaps, new school uniform?
No.
Okay.
New school uniform. All right, so going back to what the fuck the game, we've got one last card with a couple of good questions on
Oh,
it.
shit.
I think it should be you ask us the questions,
So-
not we read it out loud.
I'm gonna ask one. Derek's gonna ask one, and then
What
Derek's
the
gonna ask
fuck?
another.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, so
As there's a,
It's really just a bunch of grunting guys.
No, don't worry about it, guys. It's okay.
all right,
Okay, I'll start
turn
it
that off. I'm getting hard over here.
oh, so you're not the only one.
Okay, this is getting way too
Yeah,
weird.
this is weird.
That's
We
not
can
for
have
30
that.
minutes, is it?
It's awkward. It's awkward.
That's like only
No,
like 2 minutes.
It was
right?
like 7 minutes.
Oh my god! They had the.
Someone
my
filmed it.
They actually filmed it for
So-
7 minutes.
I had
before
to
they were
minimize
like,
it so I didn't watch it
am I
while I
doing?
listened. It was weird.
So much semen.
There was a dude trying to direct it. I was like, oh god.
All right, get it over there. Get it on that
Some
wall.
things you never
Now get on that
unsee.
wall.
I think Morgan was looking up Bestiality.
YouTube guys, you can watch pigs fucking.
All right.
It's a thing.
All right.
A lot
so
of grunting.
The first question
of
for the
pink.
band and Bill.
Have you ever accidentally gotten turned on while wrestling a friend?
Yeah, Dan and Bill do it all the time.
Male or female?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
that's-
accidental.
We got to
It's-
really specify this.
It just says.
Funny.
act-
That's
a-
how
a
Luco's and my
friend.
relationship started.
That's not true.
Totally is.
So, have you ever tugged on your own pubic hair during masturbation?
I will say no. I keep it pretty tight.
Yep.
Pretty tight.
High and tight.
Yep.
Yeah.
God,
it
just
out.
yanking on your.
Back to
And
the
now
wrestling.
grooming tips
Painful.
with Dan of
Back
One
to
Steel
the
Wound.
wrestling.
You shave against the grain.
I thought it was with.
I actually wrestled Brandon
my
last
God.
week naked to assert my dominance. But here's the thing. I didn't tell him what was happening to him. So I just removed clothing and said, I'm going to assert my dominance. And it's not just a band thing. A bandmate and roommates, it's the best way to assert dominance.
Yeah, he got really close to me and almost knocked him out. So
I
I asserted
cornered
my
Mike.
dominance.
Was alcohol involved in this?
Oh no,
I
this
was
was all
completely
sober.
Sober.
This was just a random Wednesday.
Dan, just so you know, today is National Coming Out Day.
He came out already.
Okay.
The dick's coming out.
Okay. I thought you meant to
Pants
tell your
on.
bandmates, but it's okay. We can wait another year for that.
Dominance isn't gay, so. Mike actually came out of his bedroom while I was trying to wrestle Brandon, and never mind.
You caught him looking a little bit.
His phrase was literally screaming from the top of his lung, "What the fuck?"
I think that would be my reaction
Imagine
too.
coming out of your bedroom and seeing that shit.
I thought Mike would come out and be yelling, "It's a jungle out here!"
He's like screaming around. He's like, "No, get away from me!"
All right.
There's one more question on here.
Go for it.
Have you ever used a realistic feeling sex toy?
Oh my God. These are questions.
Shampoo bottle.
Yep, shampoo bottle.
And yes, it is tiny enough to fit.
So you like a little bit of that sting.
A little bit of the sting, yeah. Dude, I fucking hate it when you get soap in the dickhead.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, I lather.
He lathers, then he gets distracted.
Lather, rinse, repeat. What is wrong with it?
The shit stings for the next 15 minutes.
Trust me, it happened to me, and I jumped out the tub screaming in pain. That's exactly what happened.
Oh my goodness! How many more? We got a bunch more tracks to play.
Well, Gerard wanted to take a serious moment to talk about One Steel Wound.
Well, this goes out to our producer, Nicola Palazzo.
What up, producer?
What up, producer dog? Represent, #sadface.
Why the sad face?
He'll know what it means.
Okay.
No, but he really he's been working with us to help kind of make something new, creative, and take us to the next level. And it's been a great process, and that's why Mike and Brandon over there busting their ass right now, and wish they could be here with us.
Where are you recording your next album?
Evolution Music Studios, which is in Wicker Park,
Okay.
and it's been probably one of the best experiences we ever had.
Nice. So how would you describe the new sound that One Steel Wound is evolving into?
Fresh to death. So, yeah. Watch out.
Okay, I'm going to paint a very perfect picture as to how.
Oh, I
the
think
new
Dan did
sound-
that already.
No. Okay, all right. So hold that image in your head.
It's super gangster, bro.
Hold that image in your head.
In between my head?
Hold it in your head.
Okay.
Now,
And in between and all around.
add Dan asserting his dominance.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
With-
yes.
With a mix of Nickelback.
With a mix of Nickelback.
I'm holding,
All mixed together in one big melting pot.
mixing
blender?
together in a blender.
Melting pot, not a blender.
Oh,
Okay.
melting.
Too much.
melting.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
With two Chad
melting.
Krogers
There
on
you
top
go.
of each other.
Ooh. Okay.
So
So it's really fresh to death.
Super fresh to death.
I'm liking it.
With the top hat.
It's a lot
So
more
it's classy.
produced, and we took our time. There's a lot of shit written in studio. So
Okay.
It's good stuff.
So what's been the hardest part about recording this?
Bandmates arguing about the direction of the band.
Yeah, it's I am one of those bandmates. The thing that sucks about having 4 different musicians is just like everybody wants to go in a different direction. So we had to land somewhere in the middle.
Like, we all have our common ground for, like, music taste that we like, but as far as, like, individuals, we may lean towards different things. Like, I like more cool artsy, like At the Drive-In, Giraffe Tongue Orchestra, pretty much anything Dillinger and Macedon puts together.
Dillinger Escape Plan?
Yeah.
So you like the
Kill or Be Killed?
progressive stuff that kind of jumps around a little bit.
Right.
And then you also... Because At the
Right.
Drive-In's not like that. At the Drive-In is more
Yeah.
constructed than all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would definitely describe the new stuff as more constructive and a little less progressive.
okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I went balls deep. Yeah.
He
Pretty
always
much.
goes balls deep.
Yeah, and then like myself, I'm really big into heavier bands. Gojira for one. I'm just like on a Gojira kick right now. I love really. It's like doing less with more kind of bands where it's like really catchy, really in your face, but just fucking heavy. So that's kind of how I like doing it. But and then
That's how Gerard loves.
I love doing it so well.
He does less to give you more.
That's right. More pleasure for you.
Why do you guys not have a shirt all made for yourself
More
that has
pleasure
some
for you.
sort
Well,
of slogan?
well, we
Your
do.
face is on one, like one
Feminazis,
side
that's
with
why.
a speech bubble of what you say with one steel
Not
wound on the
you.
back.
So
You
check
all
this out.
need your own shirt.
So the idea we have going on right now is I have a friend of mine who's drawing cartoon versions of all of us.
Oh my
Awesome.
God, epic.
And then it's going to be on there, and we all have our middle fingers up, and it says "Censor this." So
One steel wound, more pleasure for you.
don't undercome, overcome.
Don't undercome.
That's what the speech bubble should say.
Yeah. Or you guys need to just make memes of yourselves.
Mostly Dan. I have
That's
a meme of
actually
Dan.
a really smart idea.
Yeah, start doing something with,
With the-
your saying.
with
the-
Don't
with the
catch
naked
on.
wrestling
Seriously.
video.
Dan,
You'll be,
that's
no,
totally
that's
You know,
not
on my
where I was
computer,
going
I have a
with
meme
this.
of Dan that I created.
Nice.
It says, "Get caught masturbating. Looks parents dead in the eye. Finishes like a man."
And with that being said, we're going to hear another One Steel Wound song.
Dude, Brandon almost walked in on me the last week.
What is the perfect song to play now but Sleep Eternal?
Yes.
Let's hear it off of the Vendetta CD by One Steel Wound. Sleep Eternal. About masturbation.
This is not rock and roll!
Goddamn right. This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
We are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, the chin hair of knowledge. That guy Bill making a guest appearance after a year and a half of MIA. And we are here with our friends in One Steel Wound, their 4th time on our show.
Hey, take it out of me.
We've relived some horrific memories. We've cried a little bit during this show.
We've cried a lot of it.
Sang some cowboy tunes.
We cuddled.
And we just heard a song off of Vendetta called Sleep Eternal, which was about masturbation. Well, it was before we played that song. And now we are back in action, talking with One Steel Wound. And while we were on our break, we heard a preview of the new stuff that we couldn't play on air. And let me tell you, it is fucking sweet. And we cannot wait until the newest release of One Steel Wound gets dropped. What are you thinking about time-wise for releasing the new stuff, guys?
5 years.
5 years.
Give it 6.
Honestly, we don't know. We're kind of dragged our feet with the new material. We're on our 3rd song right now, and we just keep on writing on our own time and in the studio. So no timeline. What I can say is that we do have things set up for an album cycle. So Gerard actually knows a lot of people who are ready to review the new material. So when the time comes, everything will be in place.
And then how many tracks you guys planning on laying down for it?
At least 9.
Yeah, it was between 8 and 9. We couldn't really lay it down right exactly where we wanted to go.
Very, very cool.
Oh yeah. Yep. But right now what we're doing too is that we plan on stretching out the Vendetta album cycle a little bit out more. The good thing about getting to work at a music store is that you meet a lot of amazing people. Like I had the drummer for Lion Fight, they're from California. He lives out here now. And he came to the store, and he literally sat down with me and explained ways to do it better, to get your band out there more. And so he helped me out. There's a lot of bands, Burn Halo as well. They sat down with me, and they gave me so many options and help and said, here, I'm going to text this guy. He's going to help you. And it really is going a long way, and we plan on touring soon. So.
Is it Lionheart or Lion Fight?
Lionheart.
You said
Lion. Or Lionheart.
You said Lion Fight.
You fucked it up.
Oh, that's fine.
He's going to beat you the next time he goes into the store.
Or Lion Fight. Sorry. It was
Lion
Fight.
Fart.
Lion Fight. Fight. I apologize to all those that are offended, especially Dan.
Isn't it Lionheart?
Isn't it Lionheart?
Should I check my phone?
I
blew it! I did blow it. It was Lionheart.
You done blowed it.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
we got an unsigned band pick this week. It's kind of a repeat.
Is it Low Country?
Better be.
It's
High
not
country.
Low Country. We
it
had
Texas
an
Toast?
error with
Massacre?
our Air
Yeah.
Raid show a couple
Dick and
weeks
balls,
ago.
dick
And
and
again,
balls,
we
dick,
apologize that the whole show did not get saved. For some reason, our recording software didn't take the whole 2 hours.
Didn't take all
Only
2
recorded
hours
an
of it.
hour of the show, so it cut off in the midst of it. So we had to go back, and here is the original unsigned band pick of the week
Too much
for
girth.
Air Raid's show.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right, this week again, for the first time, we have Ilrian from Calgary, Canada, with the track Mindbender. Let's do it.
We are Conniption, and I am Michael Brigham.
I'm Bill House.
Andy Martin.
Cody Juke.
And you're listening to The Metal Experience.
All right. We just heard
House of
Ilya
Cosby
from Calgary, Canada, with the track Mind Bender. Let me spell that band name for you, too, because I may most likely be pronouncing it completely wrong.
It's okay. They'll apologize to you. They're from Canada.
Perfect. Illyrian. If you like what you hear, go check them out on the Facebook. Please give them a like. Yeah, the pudding. And jerk off your mic stand. Did you spill all my beverage? Why is it only like half full? Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Be grateful you have something, sir.
Anyway.
So
I am Luco Blaze,
needy,
Morgan
guys.
Danielle. I'm just thirsty for some kitty tales with the Chin Hair of Knowledge. And we are rocking out
Notice
here.
he said cock.
He
with
enjoys the
One
cock.
Steel Wound. Still rocking out here. Still, we're actually in the dungeon of Fitz's Spare Keys.
Our official headquarters.
Our official headquarters. We got pumpkin pie. We got pumpkin pie.
We have
and
to
we got pumpkin pie.
Give a shout out to those that came out
we
to
have any
hang out
pie?
with us tonight. We have
Pumpkin
a
pie.
couple photographers. I'm going to give the mic to one of them just to introduce herself because she's standing right next to me. Give me a second here.
No, but she doesn't have a choice.
Hi.
Hi.
And what is your name?
Julie Troost of Julie Troost Art and Photography.
Boom. And she is filming One Steel Wound right now.
Bring
so
the rock.
Hey,
if
that
you
wasn't our idea.
Pay attention to our website and One Steel Wounds newsfeed and Facebook and all that fun stuff. And of course, our wonderful videographer, photographer for the evening, her website, I'm sure you will see some videos from tonight's show up there.
Oh, yeah.
We also have the wonderful baker who made us some pie tonight and brought us some fun games. Miss Nikki Presta is in the hizzy. We have Adriana Skittles from When Night Falls hanging
Skedeedle.
around with her best friend.
Skedeedle.
What is her best friend's name?
Skedeedle.
Her
Your mom.
mom is her best friend.
She just called her your mom.
No, I think the name is your mom.
No, Liz.
Liz.
Her best friend Liz is here
Liz.
hanging out with us.
Hi,
so there's
Liz.
some ladies. It's
Nice
been,
seeing you again.
It's been nice having some ladies here. It's not just a dick show tonight.
A dick
Dicks out for Harambe, everybody.
You're putting your dick out for a gorilla. That's not a good idea.
That was a hoax.
That
wasn't real.
I'm just telling you guys. Those people who I have seen who have gotten a dicks out for Harambe tattoo,
Oh my
by
God.
next year you will seriously regret that decision. That's
No, by
not a
next
good
year,
choice.
They'll be like, check out this sweet tattoo.
No
I
one will
got."
know who
You know,
Harambe
check out my
is
new
anymore.
metal band,
I
Harambe.
actually saw that tag on a bathroom stall.
Oh my god.
Dicks out for Harambe.
That is
I don't
so
quite
weird.
understand.
Why would you-
I don't.
What does that mean?
The
It was
decisions
just-
in life, guys.
It was just something made for someone to get a trend.
#2 dicks
Like,
out for her.
what does taking your dick out have to do with a dead gorilla?
Support.
Support?
I whip my dick out for
Support for a gorilla with your penis.
So, like,
get on child
I
predators.
like how it's just dudes.
if
that,
people
you know,
support the metal experience,
Hey, I don't understand it any more
is
than you
it dicks out for the metal experience?
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
it
like
dicks
that
out.
tag.
So, like, the
Nope.
the Cubs are playing right now. Is it dicks out for the Cubs if
Yeah.
you're a Cubs fan?
If they get shot in a zoo,
But what if you're a Giants fan? Dicks out for the Giants
they get shot in a zoo. They get it.
and
Yeah.
dicks out. All right.
balls out.
And there you have it. There is how you use dicks out in your everyday life scenario. Thank you,
Absolutely.
One Steel Wound, for clarifying that
It's not a fucking joke.
for
And
all of
become
our
on child
confusion. that works. Perfect.
Dicks out is a serious.
I don't know
matter.
where to transition this show from here, guys. This just made it super weird. So why don't we just play another One Steel Wound song and recollect our thoughts?
Yeah, what do you want to play?
Dicks out for Harambe.
We haven't played track number uno, Bury Me, yet.
Play it.
Dicks out for Bury Me.
Dicks out for Bury Me. Track number 1 off of One Steel Wounds Vendetta CD.
Dicks out for Vendetta.
Let's do it.
Hi, this is Joe.
This is Kristen.
I'm Eric. And Anthony from Programmable Animal, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Shoes. Boots.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and
Welcome
boots and
back to the
pants.
Metal Experience. I am that guy Bill, making a guest appearance.
Yay!
Hi, Bill.
Appearance?
Appearance.
Appearance.
I know what I said.
It's a new word, guys. Appearance.
What can I say? I'm random. Everything is crazy.
Whoa.
Two wild and crazy guys.
We're just two wild and crazy guys.
I'm Morgan Danielle.
Two.
That's Luco Blaze.
We're a lot of
Somewhere is
Oh,
the chin
God,
hair
the
of
pills
knowledge.
wore off.
Dan from One Steel Wound just woke up, and
Wait,
we are
did
here
you
with
just
Gerard,
say-
also from One Steel Wound,
Hey, the chin hair knowledge is here. I never left.
hanging out. Some of them have their dicks
I
out.
wanted some of that pop.
I
And
didn't drink it yet. I was just about to ask
this
if
is
anybody wanted some.
the Metal
I will take some, but you
Experience.
took my cup from me.
We're still weird. We're,
Yeah, that's
we're
because you
still
just put it
here.
everywhere.
And that was another track off of Vendetta called Bury Me.
And now,
Not
you
the
guys,
worst, but not the best. You know?
Now you guys have a show coming up.
Yeah.
Please,
Poor people.
poor people,
They have to see us.
tell us
It's gonna
about
be shit.
this
For
poor
them.
people
For
show.
them. Because of us.
I'm gonna let
Gerard.
I'm gonna let Dan explain that show a little bit more.
Okay. So.
Gerard, Dad explained it. Okay.
Show's a show.
Oh yeah, where's
Yeah.
it at? What's the date?
It's at a place.
Who are
Where's
you
the-
playing with?
It's at a time. It's in Rockford.
Playing with bands.
Yeah.
There's gonna be music.
You're terrible at this.
Are there also going to be instruments?
Maybe.
Let me talk to my lawyer.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a Zamboni. There's going to be a Zamboni.
Yes.
Is it an ice rink?
No ice rink, just a Zamboni.
Zamboni just freezing up the ground.
You're making me sweat over here with your fucking questions.
One question.
Sweating out that bleach from your hair.
Actually, it was like 5 questions.
One very detailed question.
Dan,
I
I
don't
have
like
one.
this at all.
One question.
Planned this out
I'm going to
from the beginning.
re-dye it, motherfuckers. Say goodbye to the blonde.
Bye, Frosty Tips.
I
You know
say
what?
She called you a tit.
I
Frosty
say go blue.
Tips.
She
You
just
know
called you a
what?
tit.
Even if you get rid of the blonde, she can always just hold up a photo and say, "Look at this photograph."
You love. I loved everything about that conversation.
Do you like Nickelback?
I do, and I'm
Oh.
not ashamed
He does
of it.
too.
I do
It's
too.
not true. It's all lies.
It's not true.
So,
'Cause you know
where
why?
is the
I-
show?
'Cause Nickelback
Why?
seriously can say that they've had more hits than any other band, and every band is jealous
But
because
Nickelback
they've been able to make. No, they
sucks.
don't. They really don't.
Never again.
So where
I don't like
is
Nickelback.
the show you guys got coming up?
It's in Rockford.
With a
pretty
Zamboni.
That's pretty vague.
Well, it's kind
Guys.
of like a exclusive hipster thing. So if you can't find it, you know.
Isn't the
Shit,
exact-
If you
You're
would
not
like
cool?
information to
Didn't
the
they not-
detailed, hidden One Steel Wound show, please contact the band.
No, didn't they not like actually give out the location yet?
Yeah, it's not really. We
Oh,
don't
wow.
Really have the location. Right
If you're
now.
in the know,
When
you'll know
is
the
it?
show.
November 13th.
Okay, that's a start.
I'm sorry, I was just deadpanning, man.
Now, do you guys know who you're playing with?
Really to get all the details just yet. It's a benefit show, so we're just kind of.
There's bands getting added. Didn't she just post another band?
Yeah.
It just got added on Facebook.
Yeah, things like
Yeah.
one more now.
All the details are honestly still getting worked out.
The deets.
So look for a posting on One
Yeah.
Steel Wound's
It's for-
Facebook page coming up November 13th at an unknown
Yeah.
location with a Zamboni
In
in
Rockford.
Rockford.
It's for a really good cause. So
Supposedly for a great
not
cause.
supposedly.
Is it for Harambe?
It's not for Harambe.
If I hear Harambe again, I'm punching Bill.
I don't want to bring the mood down, but you can read about the cause on the page.
Hashtag read about it.
Read about it.
Whispers
Hashtag
don't count.
Harambe McHarambe face.
God damn it! Now he's gonna punch
Brand
me.
new gorilla.
Brand new gorilla.
Is it just like Bodie McBoatface?
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, after the show, November 13th, we kind of we're done with shows for until like the end of January.
Yeah.
So,
Finishing up the CD.
well, not even just a CD. We're gonna revamp our entire show and kind
They have a
of.
lot of therapy
You gotta
booked.
go over with Mike on how to properly wash the dishes.
It'll
Yeah.
never fucking happen.
You know what you should
see
do
my
as a
calendar.
punishment
I
because
have-
Mike's not
I have
here.
4 sessions a day with each band member, and then we have one group session on Friday.
Is you're not
It looks
getting
horrible.
paid. You know what? You
We have
should make your
interventions
own
for
mockumentary of some kind of monster.
Some kind of wound. No,
Some kind of wound.
No, it's not. Some
But
kind
you
of
should
wound.
you
It's
should
Mike
make
never does the fucking
a
dishes.
mockumentary of it, and then as punishment, if he doesn't do the dishes, you should get him a maid outfit.
No, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play
Kinky.
the mockumentary, and we're gonna Clockwork Orange it. We're just gonna hold his eyes open, and he's just gonna have to watch it over and over and over again.
I love the fucking fact that he told me to go fuck myself. I was just rustling his fucking jimmies, and I'm like, there's like,
Oh, they were
jimmies.
They were
Rustling the
rustled.
jimmies.
You've never
The
heard
jimmies
that
were
saying?
rustled.
I have, but it's so weird that Dan says it. Like,
Hey, he's a
Russell the
classy motherfucker. Okay.
Oh yeah.
that will.
Brandon.
What was the sentence that you said? He's like, I'm too busy fucking myself right now. Is that
Oh
you?
yeah. He started telling me to. What did you tell me to do or something?
He was like, it's no big deal.
He was like, "Yeah, it's no big deal," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm too busy going to fuck myself," or some shit like that. It's paraphrased, but his jimmies were rustled. Brandon was in the car with him while I was messaging him, like to clean the dishes, and he's like, "Here we go, Dan Reitz, king of the fucking apartment," and that's so because of that, Brandon came home, like Mike dropped him off and drove away, and Brandon came home and told me what he said, and so I messaged him. I was like, "That's right, Mike, I'm king of the trees."
Yeah. Then we started sending memes of a dog shitting on Mike's pictures.
That was Brandon. And it's horribly photoshopped. It's like his Facebook picture underneath the dog's ass, and then it was my Facebook picture
on a tree
in the forest.
Yeah.
King of the trees
with a crown. Did he include the crown?
No, he did not.
Wow.
Were there clowns?
Yeah. What we do is we always got to find a way to laugh because it's just there's a lot of bad dreams and visions going on
Otherwise, we'll
everywhere.
kill each other.
Or else we're gonna kill each other. Yeah.
I usually take him out drinking. That usually settles
Every
him
Sunday.
For,
Every
settles,
Sunday.
It settles him for a month.
Bill's fantastic to me. He treats me very nice.
I do.
It's because you're the baby of the band.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I mean, to be fair, Gerard punched me
Who
in the face
frosts
one night.
their hair?
It wasn't fucking frosted. It was not. It grew out. It was silver. It grew out. I cut everything else.
I'm kidding with you.
No, it's fucking bullshit.
Why did you dye your eyebrows?
Talk to your lawyer. Don't answer that fucking question.
No, I don't need a fucking lawyer.
You don't.
Yeah.
But
Now eat your pie.
I don't like pumpkin.
And we're going to listen to another One Steel Wound song. This is a good song to play right now because I feel like this is how Dan feels right now. We're going to play Sadistic.
No.
That's not true. I feel hurt.
His is on the catwalk.
Let's play some 9 Inch Nails.
Catwalk.
Here is Sadistic
You gonna do a
by
little
One
dance on the
Steel
catwalk?
Wound
Yeah,
off
yeah,
of
you on the
Vendetta.
catwalk?
My This is Frankie from the Bloodline, and you are listening to the Metal Experience. Metal.
Woo! We are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco, Burpless, Blaze, and the Chin Hair of Knowledge here hanging out with that guy Bill. And One Steel Wound.
Shushola.
Half the band is here. And some of our friends, Julie and Nikki. Photographers. Fun stuff happening. Photographers. Yeah.
Yes.
Documenting tonight for website material later. We just heard a One Steel Wound song off of Vendetta called Sadistic.
I would like it to be known for the record. They don't do nude shots. If you want nude
Damn
shots
it.
done, you got to talk to Nick.
Damn it.
'Cause apparently he has nude footage of Dan.
Damn it.
I didn't pose for that. I was getting out of the shower. There was a crack in the door. He recorded me.
That's the story everybody tells.
Dicks out for Harambe.
We're not starting this again, Luco.
You're looking into my soul.
Wait, I thought it was Hammerambe.
Hamburger.
You
Hamburger.
know what? It's dead, like the gorilla. Move on.
Dicks out for hamburger.
So what track did we listen to again? I totally forgot.
Set a dick.
Suck it
Sadistic.
Suck a dick dick.
Suck a distic.
I like how you can
Suckadistic. I like
how
that
you
better.
can
It's
include
suck a
the
dick
male
dick.
genitalia in just about anything.
Sadick stick.
Sadip.
Suck dick stick.
Suck dip shit.
We just go to start talking Chinese.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah.
Morgan, you got
Guys
a
are
couple
ridiculous.
announcements.
I do have a few.
Just get them over with.
Just a couple of them. So we're coming up very quickly.
It's not true.
We keep talking about dicks. I had to say coming.
You're gonna
November 5th, we have a show booked at Livewire Lounge in Chicago. It is called Super Metal Mashup, and every band that's playing has limited tickets available beforehand that are being sold for cheaper of $8. So you can hit up any band that's playing. We have the Forms They Take, which
Yeah.
is Luco's band, A Dying Ultimatum, Atlanta is Burning, Miles from Exile, and Tanzan all playing. It's going to be a 21 and up show. It's going to start at 8 p.m. And you can get tickets now for $8. They'll be 10 at the door, but it's going to be fucking awesome. And we want to see a ton of people there. So we are promoting it super hard now. You can get one of the awesome flyers, custom made tickets by Greg. So be on the lookout for that. And then I wanted to also announce a
Really
couple.
quick, before you go into that, my favorite
Okay.
part about the flyer
Yes.
is that the Metal Experience is throwing this show.
So
And
when
we're
we
not even on
printed
the
these
flyer.
flyers, I do want to
That is
point this
great.
out. Our name is not on it. I got too excited to print them because it took Greg forever to print them, which I am literally
come
talking
up
about
with
2
them.
months to even give them to me. Printed them and realized our name is not on there, though I put it together and it's supposed to say the Metal Experience Presents, like on the event page. It does not say that on the flyer, but this is a Metal Experience event.
Yay.
Greg was just like, yeah, no.
Stupid. No, he just hates us so much. And I also do want to point out Gremlin Studios is looking for bands to record. They have awesome work. They're looking for one band at a time to be recorded, but to send them a submission of their music for them to be able to hear you first as to what they're working with. And they've got some great deals going on right now. So they're one of our sponsors for the event, along with Evolution Music, who Gerard is here to represent that today. We'll have also flyers and a couple tickets to give away that we
Hashtag
sent them
represent.
with. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys.
What is Break a Leg Foundation?
Break a Leg Foundation is for performing artists. It's for awareness for performing artists like pole dancing.
Oh my!
I'm glad I asked.
You've piqued,
Yeah,
you've piqued
it's,
my interest.
Ashley
peaked other things too, but go on.
Ashley formed Break a Leg Foundation. She was part of the Revival, who is also helping sponsor. They do a huge bash out in Yorkville every year. It is an organization dedicated to supporting injured performers. So like people that do like the sideshow stages, like burlesque and everything. You know, I mean, you could get injured doing that. You're wearing stilettos and stuff.
Right.
So it's to help them through their recovery process. So it's
Hey,
pretty
Gerard
awesome what they're
supports
doing.
single moms.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. No Conviction has both of their albums at Metal Haven Grill. Pretty awesome. So recently Metal Haven has posted that they've been having some trouble making rent, even though it's an awesome place for food, drink, and music, buy, sell, type stuff. So definitely help support them. Go pick up No Conviction CDs there, but also go to Metal Haven for awesome food. It's like Kuma's, but it's not just burgers. It's other stuff that people have made, and it's got a record store and everything attached to it. So it's pretty awesome. It's in Chicago. Go support local music businesses.
I want to go.
Also happening this weekend is a few shows. It is October 15th, and a lot is going on. So let's start with our friends out at the Doom Room. It is Lafayette's Monsters of Rock, and everybody lately has been using the Stranger Things font, which is awesome. So check it out. It's going on this Saturday. It's at the Hideaway in Lafayette, Indiana. Doors are at 8. Bands are at 9. Awesome bands like Miles from Exile are playing, and then Angel Grave and Arnek Ektucher.
What?
Don't know how to say that. Arnek Ektucher. That's how
Loud
That's how I'm
noises.
gonna leave that. And there is the Lowdown on the League, which is Alcoholic Olympics. That's going to be
Ooh.
happening that evening. So it's $6. There's music, and there's Alcoholic Olympics. So go get drunk, play some awesome Olympic games, win some prizes, and see some bands play. There's also this badass Waukegan zombie walk happening with a bunch of local bands in the downtown area of Waukegan. Our friends in A Dying Ultimatum are going to be playing, and then there's also going to be Every Time I Die. Not Every Time I Die.
Every Time I Die.
Everything Must Die.
Even better.
And then Devangelist is playing. So check it out in Waukegan. It's an all-day event, and it's free. I'm pretty sure they said it was free. And then it's also like a costume thing. You can dress up, hang out, buy things.
I don't
Check it
believe
out.
you.
It's a mix of everything for Halloween, so go up there.
Will there be apple bobbing?
Apple bobbing. Interesting for you to say that. I don't know. Maybe you should find out.
Guess
and
I'll
go
show up with a pot.
do some apple bobbing if that's what you want. And we'll also
What
do
he
a
wants.
shout out because Adriana was here. When Night Falls is playing a show at Penny Row Pub with Hot Dang and Radio Creeps at Penny Row Pub, like I said, this coming Saturday. So they're going to be downstairs on the Jaeger stage. And next week, we have our friends in Programmable Animal coming back. They were
I love those guys.
one of our first shows back when we came back from being shut down at Slam Internet Radio. So come out, hang out with Programmable Animal. They are an interesting, awesome technical metal band. They do a bunch of different things. They remind me a lot of like Nine Inch Nails. They play around a lot with their sound. So they had an album come out, The New Babylon, last year that was fucking awesome. So we're going to play a lot of music off of that. And then the next show after that is going to be with Gray Skies Above. They were a band that we were introduced to earlier this year at Springfest, which was at Penny Row Pub. Great up-and-coming local act. So stay tuned for the rest of October because it's going to be awesome.
And this Saturday
'Cause
also
everything is awesome.
at JJ Kelly's, the forms they take, playing with unknown bands at unknown times. Because
You don't even know if that show is real.
Just come to JJ Kelly's. We'll make it happen.
Just come to JJ Kelly's. I'll be there.
So I would say
What will
show
you
up
be
probably
doing?
about 8
Hanging
o'clock.
out? Hanging?
The forms they take.
Banging?
It's going to be hanging out, waiting
Hanging
to
and
play at a
banging.
time
Banging
unknown for a price unknown with bands
You won't
unknown.
be gangbanging?
Why? Because no event was created on
No idea.
Facebook. So
Who
it's
did this?
happening.
Who's
No
in
idea.
charge of this?
Apparently.
Couldn't tell you.
You can tell who's in charge.
I just got a message like, "Hey, are you open to play a show at JJ Kelly's
From who?
this Saturday?" That was like a month ago. I was like, "Yeah, I don't have anything scheduled. Book it." And then
Where's that guy now?
They're like,
I
yeah,
don't
you're
know.
booked. Okay, what time do we play?
I didn't set
He
it
just
up.
ran away with your money. That's what he did.
You got a bet?
Yeah.
We didn't. I have a couple.
To sum up a really awesome weekend, Derek was at a show this past Friday. Who did you see?
I saw Brujeria and Candle Decapitation.
And the best part about the show was Derek drove our web guy, Greg, home after the concert for him to pick up his spare keys from Rob from Chicago Metal Alliance for him to go back to the city because he locked his keys in the car. So at 3:30 in the morning, Rob had to let Greg back into his car.
Well, here's the thing.
He called.
Rob was at Midway.
Yeah, I know. Rob had posted that he was going to murder Greg and put him in his trunk. And Greg called Luco and I when he was in the city to tell us that he locked his keys in his car. So it was a very interesting night for all of us to witness Greg's stupidity.
I didn't witness anything. I just heard
we
about
heard it. It was funny.
I was there.
I laughed. Yeah. And then Luco and I saw this really awesome show this past Saturday. We saw Pennywise fucking tear it up at
You
House
saw
of Blues.
Pennywise?
It was phenomenal. I had
Really?
expectations for it to be good. You know, like I was like, oh, you know, Pennywise, never seen them. They were phenomenal.
That's
like I
awesome.
couldn't have asked for like they had so much energy.
They're
They
a
played
fantastic
About
band.
Time in Full. They played 2 Misfit covers. They played a punk rock version of Beastie Boys' Fight for Your Right. They
What?
covered Bad Religion. And then they
what
went
Bad
out.
Religion song do you know? You remember?
True
North?
No.
I'll look it up.
I forgot.
Wait, what? When was that?
It was Saturday. It was
I saw so many
awesome.
ads on Facebook.
And then they
for it.
did Stand By Me.
Stand by me.
Yes, they played Stand By Me. And people were dancing in the middle of the
Wow.
fucking pit. Yeah. And they brought everybody on stage to sing with them at
When
the
they
end of the
did Bill
show.
Him.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
That was a good show.
It
also,
really was.
Strung Out was badass.
Strung Out is awesome. If their microphone didn't like cut out here and there, they would have been perfect. But they had, again, so much energy for as long as they've been around. Like they were really fun to watch.
Oh, how
And
was
then
that Beartooth
Unwritten
show?
Law.
Unwritten
was,
Law was my favorite. They played every single
Yeah.
song that
It was
I knew.
so old school.
And it was like, you're like, all right, this show, they're going to play a bunch of stuff. Like, Unwritten Law has been around for a long time, and they're going to play a bunch of songs, like the new
Yeah.
stuff. I haven't listened to them in like 10 years.
Yeah.
No, they only played, they're like, you, Luco, out there in the crowd, you know this one.
Mhm.
Wow.
And then the
I
second
was-
song, like, hey,
It was Do
know
What You
this one
Want.
too.
Do
Bad
What You
Religion.
Want. Yeah. By Bad
So
Religion.
every
It was
song
good.
they played, I knew, which made me happy in my
How was
pants.
that Beartooth show that you went to?
Oh my
Morgan?
God. I cried. I was so happy.
Really
no.
quick, I did not.
You know, like
You didn't cry?
I didn't
there's
cry.
there's been a couple
even a little
shows
Not even a little.
where
I
bands
cried at the Nothing More concert.
You would.
But like when a
I waited
certain
2
band
I tried for 2
plays
years.
that you connect with, you know, when it moves you that much,
Yeah.
you connect with it. I seriously
I
for
cried out-
Beartooth,
I cried out of my dick.
I couldn't have asked for
Oh, that's crying.
Yeah.
the more perfect set. They are a band that I really connect with
How is
through
he,
their lyrics and for their performance and everything. Like I was so into it. And it's been a long time since I've been to a show where I really, really, really was into it. But this show, like backwards and forwards, I knew all the songs, you know, and it doesn't happen that often anymore. You know, I fucking love them.
How was his performance? Did he like?
Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
He really
I
is.
saw some footage of Knotfest, and it seemed like he was like. I don't want to knock the guy, but you know, not giving it 100%.
Was it in August?
It was a sunny
In
show.
like the heat? Maybe
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many factors that could come in.
Yeah.
Into
right.
why he doesn't give. But I mean,
Yeah.
this was
But he
the
wasn't
first
making
day.
the crowd like sing every
right.
chorus.
This was the first day of the tour that they were kicking off.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, they wanted to start it out strong.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, we're not seeing them. Like the last time we saw them, I think it was their last date on the tour. And they were.
Which sometimes is good too.
Yeah.
Because they want to go out. Like.
Right. But I mean, it was really good. I mean,
Okay.
even Every Time I Die was just
Dude,
awesome.
every time I die,
sick shit.
So much energy.
Mhm.
It was fucking awesome.
They always are, though.
Yeah,
like,
my friend kept sending me snaps, and
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
God damn it.
so go check out those bands. But of course,
Yeah.
we want everybody to check out One Steel Wound too.
Runaway Kids
And
opened
Runaway Kids.
for the Pennywise show.
Yeah.
And then who else played on that Beartooth Every Time I Die show?
It was Fit for a King and Old Wounds.
What's Old Wounds?
We
Are they
showed up
steel?
later. Old Wounds is a band that I was unfamiliar with, but they are playing Big Shots with Every Time I Die November 7th. So I don't know if anybody wants to go to that. Go to Every Time I Die and Old Wounds November 7th at Big Shots in Indiana. So anyway, take it. Oh wait, before I forget, Luco is playing Big Shots December 15th with Battlecross and Allegiant. They need to sell tickets. I know it's a
What?
bit of a drive, but it is fucking awesome. Battlecross and
Battle
Allegiant
Tooth.
will blow you away.
Battle
Along
Tooth.
with the forms they take. They'll literally blow you. So get
Blow
a
you.
ticket off
Blow
of
you
them.
away.
Ask them for prices. Contact them on
Whoa.
Facebook.
Just blow.
It'll happen. And then, of course, One Steel Wound. Where can people find One Steel Wound, your upcoming shows? What merch do you have available? And any last announcements?
Sure. Right now, we're in the middle of getting all of our merch taken care of, like a one big buy. So we're excited about that. Have multiple T-shirts done, sweaters. We're also going to be booking a lot of shows starting February. The big announcement is that to our fans that we're sorry that we've been quiet, but we have the big news that we have an agency now. So we will be touring a lot for the next year or so. And we're nervous, but we're excited, to see what we can do and be in the nitty gritty.
Are you nervous?
Oh, I'm nervous as hell.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Speak to your lawyer first, actually, before you answer that.
I'm pretty stoked.
He said I am not.
Oh, okay.
What about seeing
You're not stoked? What?
seeing
No, he's
the
not nervous.
I'm
Very stoked.
pretty stoked. We're gonna see the countryside. See
Let me
some
elaborate
cows.
really quick. Not nervous, very stoked.
Smell some
As
cow
his
shit.
legal guide. Not
This is
nervous.
legal counsel.
We asked the bench to disregard what they heard.
Okay.
And you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass of yourself.
Fuck the Cubs.
All right. Well, we are winding down to the end of the evening, and the one track that we will go out the end of the night listening to has a music video for that you guys released semi-recently. Do you want to discuss the concept a little bit
Sure.
of They Say?
Yeah, though the concept came up because when I was younger, since I have like older siblings, I remember watching a commercial of it was like Stop the Abuse kind of thing when they put tape over their mouth, said "Speak Up," and it stuck with me for a while. And when we wrote this song, everything came together really fast. And thanks with Mike and everybody, like our fans that took part of the video. They just really made it happen and kept enhancing it as we went on the fly. So we're like, oh, let's do this, but this would be cool if we added this. It really adds impact. So it was a lot of fun, and we can't thank everybody enough for all the shares. I think we're at like 500 right now, alone in this last post that we just did about that
Almost
song.
1,000 likes, right?
Yeah, 1,000 likes, 500 shares, and almost like 120 comments, and it was crazy. We're not really used to it,
And Gerard was like in charge of the like every music video. Mike lent a hand with that one, but he really liked to like appeal and like touch base with people, the emotions and stuff. We actually had a couple of people on our Facebook calling us emo and shit.
Oh, that was great.
Which is fantastic because I just responded with Ron Swanson.
So check this out. We have this. This is what we do. We bring on the criticism. I mean, negative, positive, you name it.
Yeah.
But what happens is this is our phrase. We say "release the Kraken" because if you say something negative, cool, we're gonna send you a funny ass meme.
And
So-
I get why they're saying the shit they are. I get it. I'm not blind, but I like to have some fun.
So anybody that sends us a really crappy comment, we just say "release the Kraken," and Dan's like, "I'm on it."
So Dan is the Kraken.
Yes, he is.
Dan is the Kraken. In case you couldn't tell by this entire performance tonight.
Performance.
Oh, it's a performance.
You know, one of
So's that hair.
One of the really cool things was
You're just
that
jealous.
Where's your frosted tips? It's like 2002. Like seriously, where are they?
Oh my god! You know, one of the cool things was that recently we had a person try to bash us on Facebook. He said, "Go kill yourself." Like literally, go kill yourself. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Don't worry, I've had those comments on my YouTube videos.
Hang on, he was like a fucking guy who just got his license in like a football jock in high school.
Yeah, so he said, "Go kill yourselves. This music sucks." Whatever. It was cool. Yeah. So
and unfortunately, nobody likes going with my methods. They feel a little. They say that they're too barbaric.
So what happened was Dan put a meme out there, and the guy said, "What the fuck is this?" So Dan put another one. But here's the best part.
The second one was an Arnold meme, and it was like, "Did you leave anything for us?" And Arnold just says, "Just the bodies."
so here, this was the really cool part, and it like blew all of us away. Is that a fan commented on her video, said how much she loves us, how much she's gonna follow us, how much she's gonna do everything, and she went on that post that guy did, and she pretty much put a meme bashing the dude.
Nice. Meme wars, man.
Oh yeah, and then Dan also made a guy that said something really snobby too. Delete the comment because.
Oh yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
He deleted his fucking comment. What did he? What?
Oh, he said, "Oh, why does your screamer scream?
Oh
you
yeah.
Can't sing." And then Dan goes, "Yeah, that's exactly why."
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, exactly what Gerard said. He was like, "Why all the screaming? Like, can he even sing?" And I was like, "No, he can't." And then I posted a picture of Billy Madison saying, "Any other brain busters?" And he deleted his comment.
That's how you get the job done.
Now you don't even have to. Now you don't even have to use other memes. You just take photos of the band and use those as memes.
Yes. If any of you want to be an admin to respond to negative feedback and post memes, let us know.
You got it. We'll put you on there.
That's awesome.
My goodness. You guys are goofy.
That's how we got
they have another position for a job open, Bill.
Yeah. I'm already an admin on the Facebook.
You know, and I will say this, that a big shout out goes out to Billiam right here. Because that's the Billiam. He really is like. He was one of our.
He's stroking the later. I don't want to see that.
By the way, the Cubs just won. The Cubs just won the fucking game.
No, it's the top.
No.
It's the top.
It's the top.
Anyway, so big shout out to Billiam right here because he was one of our biggest supporters from the very beginning.
I even have their old stuff.
And if he ever shows anybody that, I will castrate.
He's got that old spice.
The stuff that they want burned.
Yeah. So anyway, he and a lot of great things have been happening for us. I mean, it's really been something crazy, like Dan's getting sponsorships now, Mike's getting sponsorships. I got one of my dream sponsorships in DR Strings.
Bill's getting a back scratch.
Yeah. I'm actually not happy with one of my sponsorships. I won't say who knows.
So Bill's like, I'm actually not happy with my back scratch.
Yeah,
no,
Dan,
but he loves
I enjoy
it.
my back scratch.
When you grow, the penis enlarge will get bigger.
What?
What?
No, that
what?
sponsorship he is happy about.
Oh yeah,
He's
that
completely
one's really
happy
good.
about that one.
That one he's fine with.
Speak to your lawyer really quick about
I
that.
mean, he's a little upset because it can't fit in the shampoo bottle. But
Do you guys listen to the Josta Show at all? The podcast, the Josta Show.
I've been meaning to.
I've
listened
heard
to it.
Okay,
We've heard good things.
They had Brent Hines from Macedon on, and he was just like ripping these sponsorship companies to shreds. He was like, "Fuck them! Fuck them. He stole my fucking guitar and fuck Gibson." Like, it's fucking great.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a great journey, and here's the good thing is that everybody that's been approaching us, agencies, you name it, they call us babies, but in a good way. Like they're just like, oh, you guys are just babies in this industry, but you guys are headed in the right direction, kind of thing. So it's nice to finally hear that.
And we met like Sons of Texas backstage at the All That Remains show, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just baby band." So they're a baby band, and I think they're signed to Relapse. So we're probably like fresh out the womb.
So
I wouldn't consider us, fresh out the wound.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal to say the least, So
Which I do want to also give a shout out to you, Gerard, who is very business minded.
Oh, yes.
That bands take note. Gerard is a very driven person. Not that everybody that comes on our show isn't driven, but Gerard has done extensive research as to how to get your band off the ground, how to promote yourselves the way that you should be in order to get noticed. And it's not just Facebook. It is still old school street teaming that you need to do, which Gerard knows what is needing to be done to get noticed. And there has been opportunities that they have been given that some of these bands, still need to have in their careers. So you actually gave me this recommendation too, Gerard. What is a book that you actually read that inspired some of your ideas?
There's two. One of them was the Delusion of Passion, and the other one was how to. It was more like how to gain more fans. That's pretty much the gist of it. And I continuously read books, and I have to give a shout out to my mom on that one. She really, since I was a kid, instilled a lot of business-minded moves into my head, and I just kind of ignored it growing up. Like, no, fuck that. I don't need that shit. I'm going to go party, drink it up. I'm going to do what I want. But eventually, as I started going further and further with the band, you'd be surprised how far you see in the passion and drive of three other guys can be. And you're just like, I don't want them to fail. Like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to give it everything I got.
Yeah.
So to all the bands out there, if you listen to us, reach out to me. As far as I go, the way it works is I call it band brotherhood. If you reach out to me and you're willing to work with me, I will help you.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Yeah, so I will definitely help you out. But
someone is really reaching out right now.
So
I'm reaching, man.
So I will
they
help you
hear
out.
you through our recorded episode right now.
Yeah, and it's I'm going to be honest. It's not easy. It's hard. It's always being on the move, always working. I mean, ask my guys here. Like, ask Bill. I'm never home. I'm always out doing something.
It is blood, sweat, tears, and booze.
I tell him he needs to
drugs.
actually sleep.
Yeah.
No, not drugs.
No. Sleep with food.
Not drugs. As a legal advisor, I cannot condone drugs. Never drugs with
it's
this band.
on video.
Yeah, but,
Bill condones all the drugs. No.
And that's what attracts a lot of people is just like, if they notice that there's bands that are trying to really, figure it out and work together, you'll be surprised how far it goes. So all the bands out there, like, I look forward to working with anybody who comes our way and just let's do this. Let's all make it happen.
And you also have an output for some of those bands, a couple of stores.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of music stores, one in Orland Park, one in Wicker Park, and now Downers Grove. It's been a big dream of mine to be able to be my own boss. So now I can go on tour and have money in my pocket, So that's that kind of thing.
So what is the store called?
The store is called Evolution Music. It's buy, sell, trade musical instruments. We now have a new addition to our entire family called Evolution Studios, run by Nicola Palazzo, our producer. And he is beyond one of the greatest ethical producers we have the honor to work with. So it's been phenomenal, to say the least.
So this is a place where bands can record their music. And also at the Wicker Park location, I know that you were setting up places for people to kind of like practice their instruments and everything. Is that still happening?
Oh, yeah, that's been taken off really well. It's called the Music Gym. It's like... what it is you can go on your phone and pretty much teach yourself how to do anything. You go on your phone to unlock a door, like, with a deadbolt, figure out how to do it. So what we did is how about we have a system where it's self-learning, but if you get stuck, we help you figure it out. So they go in there, just like a gym, they would work with the machines, and they say, hey, I can't figure out how to do this right. Then we help them. And that's how it goes.
It's
so that
good
way we
for
help
the
them.
location with it being in the city because, not everyone can play acoustic drums in an apartment.
Right.
So it's taken off pretty well.
And are you still working there as well, Dan?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you one of the main mans?
Main mans?
Are you a main mans?
I'm a maid man.
AKA
likes to clean.
Manager, or are you a janitor?
I'm a janitor, I'll tell you, man. Not that there's anything wrong with any of the janitors out there. Love to them.
Quick
love.
save.
Much
Nice
love.
save. Nice save.
Do you guys remember the?
It got real serious.
Do you guys remember the things they have at zoos where it like pumps out an animal and
Yes,
like
and
It's called a Moldorama.
Okay, we need to get one of those. A Moldorama. Awesome.
They're expensive.
If we can get
I'll
one
build
of
it.
those,
They stink.
I'll build
but
one.
if we can
Bill's
get them
perfect for the job.
and mold out Gerard's cock,
It wouldn't be that big, so
so
it'll fit just
everyone
fine.
can be fucked by the business.
Well, there you have it,
Fucking
folks.
Wait. We could just use a 3D printer for that. It'll be much more cost effective considering there's only
We've
like
got
People can get them at zoos.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We've
We'll put 'em in
that
every
is the metal
store.
experience for the 4th time with One Steel Wound. We've had a therapy session, some breakdowns, some breakthroughs,
A lot of dick talk.
some laughs,
Lot of dick
some
talk.
dick talks,
Get your finger
lot
out
of
of there.
dick talk.
some motivation, some depression, and we've had talks of stores and shows.
You don't mention Harambe, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Shut up. Harambe's dead. Get
Minimal
over it.
poop.
We played some great music, and we cannot wait to have you guys back with new music when you guys have it ready to go. Be sure to check out One Steel Wound on their Facebook page and on their website. And you can hear the past shows that we've done with One Steel Wound on our past guest section, as well as everybody else that we've had on our show forever in our backlogs on the website, as well as reviews, Hey Look What I Found, and more. Don't forget Fits of Spirit Keys in Elmhurst. Every Tuesday night we record our shows. Next week is going to be Programmable Animal.
Yeah.
And
Represent.
the last song that we're going to hear from the night is They Say, which you can also see the music video on YouTube.
What are they
from
saying
One
again?
Steel Wound. I think it's They Say.
They
say.
But what are they saying?
They.
And if
I
you're
think
sick of Vendetta,
they
listen to
say.
Low Country.
Absolutely. Those guys fucking kill.
Well, there you have it, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Cyber World?